interviewing different people in your field, and I saw your Instagram, and I was so impressed with the beauty of your work and the precision of your work that of so many different candidates, I wanted him because, you know, in dentistry, you can have 50 years of experience, but if you don't have the hands and you don't have the artistry, it doesn't matter how many years of experience. So tell me about you, and you know, where do you went to school and all that.
So I come from a family of dentists. I'm number 10. My brother is actually number 11. He's got into periodontics very recently.
Wow.
So I always knew I wanted to be in the field. You know, I shadowed my mother, my uncles. I love that everything was hands-on. The reason I chose periodontics was because I felt like everything, it's the foundation of dentistry. So
Right.
when I would learn I knew that it would be just more comprehensive. It's more from a medical standpoint. It's pretty much like before you make all the teeth look all nice and pretty, you need to make sure that the foundation is there. It's like when you have a kitchen and you want to renovate it, you don't want to start renovating it when all the plumbing's not good. And then also I went to NYU Dental School, and from there I did the periodontics program there, and they were just very, very comprehensive. We had top of the line faculty, world renowned. They skipped no steps. We learned a bunch of different procedures, not just how to do them, but as to why to do them, and how to get from point A to point B.
So what things do you do? Like, you know, we have COVID now, and the research is showing that when people are wearing masks, the increase of periodontal disease is multiplied, and the bacteria from the mouth, right, from the periodontal disease, or the mouth, even if you don't have periodontal disease, people are coming with periodontal disease because they're breathing their own bacteria. This bacteria goes to your lungs and to your heart, and the research is showing that it increases mortality of COVID by 900%. So what do you have to say about that, and what have you seen as we're seeing patients, more infection, more, you know, gum infections, even in people that didn't have it before?
Yes, I mean the data, you know, there is still they're working on it. There's no long-term data, but everything, you know, the oral bacteria, the oral environment is, how do you say, it's intertwined with your body. So if all that is infected and not in pristine condition, it could get into the bloodstream and cause, you know, other ailments. So you want to get that into the pristine condition, level everything off, and get into optimal, how do you say, cleansability, where you're able to keep it clean at home. You know, a lot of patients come in and they have, you know, deep pockets, a lot of stuff built up because they haven't been to the dentist in a long time. They haven't been getting cleanings. It gets to a point where they're not able to kind of keep it clean at home. So when you come in, we do a full exam. We see exactly how deep everything is and get it to the proper numerical values where you're able to keep it clean. So when we, like, say, for instance, put the perio probe in there and get the readings, we want it to be around 2-3 millimeters deep, because that's what the floss is good for. You know, if you haven't been going to the dentist for a while and you have periodontal disease, your numbers might be more like 5-6 millimeters, 7 millimeters, 8 millimeters. You're not able to reach down there to keep it clean, and stuff will keep festering and harboring, and inflammation will cause the bone loss. So when stuff gets stuck on your teeth, your body causes inflammation because it shouldn't be there, and it tries to get rid of it. And since it can't get rid of it, the body causes inflammation, and that's what eats away at the bone. So we go in there surgically, remove everything, recontour the gums, move them lower to get it to those numbers to become 2-3 millimeters again, so you're able to kind of keep it clean and maintain it.
So you're saying 1 to 3 is good. Anything bigger than 3 is causing more, you know, inflammation, and the inflammation causes the bone breakdown and then
Correct.
people.
It also depends on the periodontal pathogens that you have in your mouth, the concentration of them, genetics. But the thing is, if you're able to maintain it and keep it clean and monitor it, it should slow down the progression of the periodontal disease.
I love it, and you know, I have been doing this for much longer than you. And I literally have patients that I see their mouth and they have advanced periodontal, moderate periodontal, and we I have looked at patients that I look at the x-rays and I tell them you have endocarditis. They look at me like, how do you know I have endocarditis? Because they never disclose that on the medical history. They don't think that a dentist needs to know that they have a heart condition. So, gum infection causes endocarditis and bacteremia and all different kinds of things that can be avoidable. Nowadays, my practice is about wellness and health and achieving optimal levels. So that's why I'm so excited to have a specialist that's so meticulous about perfection about that, because that's the base of health. Thank you so much.